Do you ever feel as though life is conspiring against you, that no matter how hard you try, the doors remain closed and the universe is deaf to your prayers? I know that feeling intimately, my friends. For years, I wandered through a fog of confusion, believing that circumstances dictated my destiny, that luck was the mysterious mistress who favored everyone but me. I lived under the heavy weight of not enough. Not enough money, not enough love, not enough recognition, and I believed it was my lot in life. Yet there was a whisper inside me, a small, persistent voice that refused to be silenced, telling me that the world I saw was not the only world that existed. That voice spoke of a law invisible yet inexorably powerful, a law that moves mountains, opens closed doors, and draws into our lives exactly what we imagine with vivid clarity. It is called the law of attraction, though I have come to understand it as the divine law of perfect correspondence. What you think, what you feel, what you declare draws your life toward its echo. I remember the first time this truth struck me like lightning. I was sitting by my window, watching the rain, feeling small, insignificant, unseen. And then, almost as if the universe leaned close to whisper in my ear, I realized, if my thoughts had the power to destroy my peace, surely they had the power to create it. If my imagination had built these walls around me, could it not also build bridges beyond them? From that moment, I made a sacred vow to myself. I would never again utter a word of limitation. I would never again entertain a thought of lack. I began to speak aloud as if the unseen were already visible. I would declare I am prosperous, opportunities flow to me effortlessly. I am loved, harmonious relationships enrich my life. I am guided, doors open before me. And the most astonishing thing happened. Life began to answer me. Small at first, an unexpected letter, a kind word from a stranger, a coin dropped at my feet as if the universe were teasing me with its bounty. But soon, these whispers of manifestation grew into roars. I met people who aligned with my highest good. Money arrived in ways I had never dreamed possible. Doors that had been closed for years swung open as though by magic. And I realized, with a joy that overflowed my heart, that nothing outside of me held power over me. The world is a mirror, reflecting the thoughts I choose to feed, the visions I dare to embrace. Every fear, every doubt, every complaint was a signal to the universe, a vibration calling forth more of the same. And every word of faith, every act of gratitude, every dream spoken with conviction, summoned blessings that could not be denied. Friends, this is not theory, it is experience. It is not mere optimism, it is the functional law of life itself. And the moment I surrendered to this truth, the moment I stopped battling reality and started co-creating it, everything changed. I stopped being a victim of circumstances and became the artist of my own destiny, painting with the colors of intention, faith, and the unwavering certainty that the universe responds to the heart that dares to know it can have all it desires. The law of attraction is not a wish. It is a command from the soul, an invitation to step into the magnificent power that has always been yours. You are the magnet, life is the metals. You are the breath, life is the wind. And once you truly grasp this, once your soul is ignited with the fire of knowing, you will never again walk in fear or scarcity. You will walk in wonder, in abundance, in effortless grace, for life itself bows to the law that you declare and believe. After embracing this truth, I began to notice the subtle signs, the divine nudges, the gentle orchestration of life itself guiding me toward my highest good. I remember one morning, sitting quietly with my coffee, I wrote down everything I desired, not as distant wishes, but as if they were already mine. I have a thriving career filled with joy and purpose. I am surrounded by love and support. I walk in abundance each day. I placed these words in my journal, and every day I read them aloud with a conviction so strong that it vibrated through every cell of my body. And then I began to understand the miraculous precision of life's law. It responds not only to what you say, but to what you feel in the deepest recesses of your heart. It is not enough to speak of wealth while your mind trembles with fear. It is not enough to pray for love while your soul doubts its worthiness. You must embody the reality you desire as though it were breathing alongside you in this very moment. And so I practiced gratitude, not for what was visible, but for what I knew was coming, feeling the joy of it, savoring the sensation of already having it. Doors I hadn't even imagined began to appear, invitations to opportunities I never sought, conversations that seemed orchestrated by angels, coincidences so perfect they left me gasping. I realized that life does not give you pieces of a puzzle you must scramble to assemble. It mirrors the clarity, faith, and courage you project. And as I observed this, I felt a profound liberation. Fear lost its grip, scarcity vanished like mist under the morning sun. I was no longer waiting for life to hand me miracles. I had become the channel through which miracles flowed. Friends, this is the essence of the law of attraction. Your mind and heart are like a tuning fork, vibrating with the frequencies of your thoughts, desires, and beliefs. The universe cannot help but harmonize with you. Every doubt is a misstep, every fear a pause, but every declaration of faith, every act of joy, every vision held with unwavering certainty is a call to the infinite, and it rushes to answer. And now, looking back at the person I was, I can hardly recognize her, the woman who felt powerless, who begged for scraps of life's favor. That woman has been transformed into someone who dances with the universe, who speaks in the language of abundance, who knows with unshakable certainty that life itself conspires for her highest good. I tell you this not as a fanciful story, but as a living truth. Once you grasp the law, once you speak, believe, and feel as if your desires are already reality, the world shifts beneath your feet. You step into a current of effortless flow, and life, in all its mysterious, majestic ways, begins to bend in obedience to your vision. You are the creator, the universe is your obedient servant. You are the dreamer, life is the canvas waiting for the brushstrokes of your fearless imagination. And then one day it all crystallized for me, the final astonishing truth that had been quietly waiting for me to awaken. Life responds not just to wishes or words, but to the unwavering faith that there is nothing in the universe I cannot claim, no blessing I am unworthy to receive, no desire too vast for my soul to hold. I discovered that the mind is the gatekeeper of reality, but the heart is the key. It is through feeling, through unwavering certainty, that the unseen becomes tangible. I learned to visualize with such vividness that I could smell, touch, hear, and taste the life I desired, every scene of abundance, every embrace of love, every victory, and I realized that the universe does not distinguish between imagination and reality. It simply responds to the vibration of the life you hold within. I began to speak only words of power, words that reflected the truth of my highest self. I am radiant, I am prosperous, I am loved, I am guided by infinite wisdom. And in those moments, I felt an invisible tide lift me, carrying me toward opportunities that seemed orchestrated by angels, people appearing exactly when I needed them, doors opening with a perfect, unforced timing that left me breathless with wonder. The law of attraction revealed its secret. It does not hurry, it does not falter, it does not discriminate. It simply reflects, magnifies, and delivers what your inner world declares with faith, clarity, and gratitude. I began to see that life is not a struggle, it is a dance, a magnificent waltz in which we are invited to lead with confidence, to twirl with joy, to step fearlessly into the unknown, knowing that every movement is answered with perfect harmony. And now I walk through life with a fearless heart, knowing that what I speak, what I imagine, and what I feel is not just a prayer, it is a command to the universe, and the universe responds. Every setback becomes a setup, every challenge a classroom, every desire an inevitable arrival, because I have aligned my mind, my heart, and my words with the invisible currents of creation. Friends, if there is one message I could etch upon your soul, it is this: do not wait for life to change. Change your inner world, and the outer world will have no choice but to follow. Claim your power, speak your truth, imagine with unwavering clarity, feel with relentless joy, and watch as life bends, curves, and flows around your intentions in ways so wondrous, so magnificent that you will know without doubt that you are the creator, and the universe is your obedient servant, awaiting your command to deliver all that your heart can imagine and more. And now, my friends, it is your turn. All this power, all this magic has been waiting quietly within you, like a seed beneath the soil, ready to burst into bloom the moment you choose to nourish it. Stop looking outward for proof, stop begging the world for permission. Your life is already speaking to you, reflecting the vibration you carry in every thought, every word, every heartbeat. Speak boldly, imagine vividly, feel as if it is already yours, and the universe will rush to meet you in perfect harmony. Do not fear, do not doubt, do not shrink back. The law of attraction bows only to courage, faith, and clarity. Begin today, declare your abundance, your love, your joy, your health, your purpose, as though it were already true. Walk in gratitude, speak in power, and watch as miracles, so precise and beautiful they will leave you breathless, manifest in ways that surpass even your wildest dreams. Remember this always: you are the artist, the commander, the magnet of all that you desire, and the universe waits only for your command to pour forth its riches. The time to awaken, to claim, to live fully is now. Step forward and claim your divine inheritance, your life, your dreams, your limitless, radiant destiny. And now, beloved friends, I ask you to listen with every fiber of your being, to open your heart so wide that the universe itself can pour its abundance through you without resistance. for there is no limit to the blessings awaiting those who understand the magnificent law that governs all life. I want you to see with crystal clarity that nothing external holds power over your reality. All the riches, the joy, the love, the health, the peace you have ever dreamed of already exist. It is only your belief, your focus, your ability to feel and speak and act in alignment with your highest vision that allows them to flow into your experience. Life is not random, my friends. It is a mirror reflecting the energy you radiate. Every thought you think, every word you utter, every emotion you feel is like a seed planted in fertile soil, destined to grow into a harvest that matches its vibration. When fear whispers, it is only testing your faith. When doubt appears, it is asking you to remember your inner authority. And when you dare to speak boldly, to imagine vividly, to feel the ecstasy of having your desires now, life responds with a symphony of opportunities, doors opening before you in perfect timing, people appearing as if by magic, circumstances shifting to support your dreams with effortless grace. I have walked this path and I have seen the miraculous unfold, financial abundance arriving in ways that defy human logic, relationships forming that mirror the love I held in my heart, health restored, creativity awakened, intuition sharpened, all because I chose to align my mind, my words, and my feelings with the invisible currents of divine law. Friends, do you understand? This is not merely positive thinking. This is the operational law of the universe, as precise as gravity, as powerful as the sun, as unstoppable as the wind. You are a creator, a sovereign artist of your reality. You are not here to wait, to beg, to scrape, or settle. You are here to command, to imagine, to live fully, to call forth the highest expressions of life with absolute certainty and unshakable faith. Start now, declare your desires as if they are already yours, feel their reality in every cell of your body, walk in gratitude for the gifts you cannot yet see, and the universe will rush to meet your vibration, bringing you experiences so magnificent, so unexpected, so perfectly aligned with your soul's purpose that you will gasp in awe at the precision of creation itself. And remember, every impossible you encounter is simply a test to awaken the power within you. Every challenge is a classroom in faith, every delay a chance to strengthen your certainty. The law of attraction is patient, it is precise, and it is absolute. It cannot fail when you align, it cannot falter when you believe, and it will always, always respond to the energy, clarity, and passion you carry within. Step boldly, speak powerfully, imagine vividly, and feel with unwavering joy, for your life is not a series of coincidences. It is a masterpiece waiting for your conscious design, a divine expression of infinite possibility, and the universe stands ready, poised to deliver more abundance, more love, more joy, and more miraculous fulfillment than your heart can even contain. Today, this very moment, you are invited to awaken, to claim, to rise, and to live the life that is your sacred birthright. The life that is waiting only for you to believe it, to speak it, to feel it, and to receive it with open arms, unshakable faith, and the joyful certainty that all the universe conspires in your favor, always, perfectly, endlessly. Now, beloved friends, I want you to truly understand the final, most profound secret of life, the hidden truth that separates those who merely dream from those who live their dreams in glorious reality. Everything begins and ends with your consciousness, your inner world, your unwavering belief in the power that pulses through you, unseen yet more real than anything tangible. The universe is not outside you. It is within, waiting for you to command it, to speak to it, to align every thought, every feeling, every word with the vision of the life you desire. Imagine with clarity so vivid that your senses believe it already exists. Smell the fragrance of success, hear the laughter of loved ones, feel the excitement of abundance flowing to you, taste the sweetness of triumph, see the colors of your dreams painted before your eyes, and know beyond a shadow of doubt that this is no fantasy but a template for reality, a vibration that calls forth your destiny. I have lived through doubt, fear, despair, and limitation, but I tell you now with the authority of experience that every limitation is a lie, every obstacle a mirage, every fear a message to awaken your divine power. Begin to treat your words as sacred instruments. Speak only of what you desire, never of what you fear. Begin to see your mind as the ultimate laboratory of creation. Plant thoughts of abundance, health, love, and joy, water them with faith, and nourish them with gratitude, and watch life itself bend and bow in response. I learned to trust not the circumstances, not the people, not the fleeting appearances of reality, but the unerring law that responds to my inner conviction. The law of attraction is impartial, exact, and unfailing. It does not question, it does not debate, it does not falter. It moves in harmony with the vibration you emit. And I began to experience miracles so astonishing that they could not have been orchestrated by chance. Opportunities arriving perfectly, doors opening effortlessly, relationships flourishing beyond imagination, financial abundance flowing like a river without obstruction, health restored, creativity awakened, intuition sharpened, and a peace so deep it defies words, because I was no longer a victim of life. I was a conscious creator, an artist painting with intention, a commander speaking with authority, a soul aligned with the infinite. And now, my friends, hear this clearly. Nothing can stop you except your own hesitation, your own doubt, your own failure to step into the power that is your birthright. Begin this day, this hour, this very moment. Declare your desires as if they are already accomplished, feel their reality in every heartbeat, walk with gratitude for the blessings already on their way, and know that the universe, like a devoted servant, will deliver with precision, elegance, and perfect timing. Life is not random, it is orchestrated, it is musical, it is waiting for you to conduct its symphony. You are not here to endure, to settle, or to whisper quietly in fear. You are here to claim, to shine, to create, to live a life of limitless abundance, radiant love, unstoppable joy, and magnificent fulfillment. The power is within you now, always, forever, an eternal wellspring of creative force, waiting only for your alignment, your clarity, your courage, and your unwavering faith to release it into the world. Step forward boldly, my friends, and know this. The law of attraction will move mountains, bend circumstances, open doors, and deliver the life you imagine and more, not tomorrow, not someday, but now, in perfect harmony with your readiness to receive, because the universe conspires endlessly, tirelessly, beautifully in favor of the heart that dares to know it can have all it desires and more, infinitely, without limit, without hesitation, without fear. And now, my beloved friends, listen with every fiber of your being, for this is the final, eternal truth I wish to leave imprinted on your soul. Life is not a struggle, it is not a battlefield, it is not something to be endured or bargained for. It is a magnificent, boundless, radiant expression of your own consciousness, perfectly attuned to the vibration you choose to hold. Every thought, every word, every feeling you allow into your mind is a declaration to the universe, a call that it cannot resist, a signal to the infinite that bends reality to match the energy you emit. Do you understand the power you carry? You are not small. You are not powerless. You are a sovereign creator, a divine artist, a master of your own destiny. The universe does not ask permission, it responds to alignment. Speak only words of life. Imagine only scenes of triumph. Feel only the joy of what is already yours. Walk with gratitude, act with courage, love without hesitation, and watch as every limitation crumbles before the unstoppable power of your faith and vision. Every door you have longed to open will swing wide. Every relationship you have dreamed of will blossom. Every abundance you have sought will flow to you with effortless grace. No obstacle can withstand the force of your belief. No circumstance can resist the frequency of your joy. And remember this above all, timing is divine, guidance is constant, and the universe is always, always conspiring for your highest good. The law of attraction is not a theory, it is life itself, functioning perfectly, faithfully, unerringly in response to the power of your inner world. So step forward now. Declare your vision. Feel it as your own. Speak it as truth. Walk in its reality with unwavering confidence, knowing that the unseen will manifest in ways more magnificent than you can imagine. You are not waiting. You are not hoping. You are receiving. You are creating. You are loved. You are abundant. You are limitless. And the universe, infinite, 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 waits only for you to claim the life that is your sacred birthright, the life of joy, of power, of freedom, of abundance, of love, of divine fulfillment. Go forth boldly, radiate your light, command your destiny, and know this forever. The law of attraction moves not for anyone else, not for luck, not for chance. It moves for the soul that dares to believe, that dares to imagine, that dares to act with faith, and that dares to live fully, freely, magnificently now.